I need to update the title. I think it's Dragevann against Feeartfate. Okay. Okay, hi guys, Heavy Bear here. Welcome to this other game from the 1v1 Civilation War Tournament Rumble stage. We are featuring Feeartfate in the blue and Dragevann in the red. So, how the maps are looking. Feeartfate has a pretty nice orchards just right next to his base, and there's pretty nice bushes right there. So we could try to go for them right away and get nice food. But he decided on going for the resource camp and taking the contested hunt to start. And yeah, pretty nice balls. When Dragevann is just going for the nice gazelles in his base. And in neutral POI we have an orchard, a settlement. So it's a notable game. Dwelling right next to his village center, which is a little bit hard, I think, to pull off, because this is usually where you build your farm. You see it's already blocking a little bit villagers for the clay, but it doesn't make that much of a difference. That's a temporary blind. Completely blind. We could see, I think, so Red was starving a bit, Dragevann was starving for a bit, and Feeartfate is being annoying, like he's doing some damage to this villager. And fight back, forcing some idle time? Yeah, I mean, doesn't do that much, but he could have, eventually, if he wasn't pain. Yeah, still being a nuisance. But now Dragevann notices this right away, and he will not kill the scouts. Maybe kill the scouts with these scouts. So now we have only 5 on food from Dragevann, when Feeartfate has 6. But Feeartfate has more food, adds less food, because all these guys are having 10 food, so they have what he needs to go to 150. And we already see a bit of a lead in technology-wise for Dragevann. So as we have already seen from Dragevann, this is a pretty nice build order from him, going straight for the food. Nice balance in economy, and he will probably transition pretty fast to farms, not forgetting to build houses. Maybe forgetting a little bit, not quite sure about it. It might be pop blocked for a few seconds, but it's okay. And now Feeartfate is hunting for the gazelles, but yeah, I'm quite puzzled why he's not getting the food counts. Maybe it's just because it doesn't have enough. Yeah, he might need a few villagers getting those bushes. And now an archery revenge on straight up slingers for Feeartfate. So Dragevann will not have this time a nice game, nice chill game when we can just build this archer ball. And now he'll have to deal with slingers, and if I'm seeing correctly, elite slingers from Feeartfate. So yes, it's a much more aggressive game than we saw just before. The question is how will he react, because he doesn't have the clay to build the barracks. So he'll have to fight with the villagers. And Feeartfate is actually doing a pretty nice job, because you can see that all these villagers have food on them. They have a lot of food on them, so if you can idle them, that's nice. But he now builds the granary Oh, the bushes, man, they're so great. Bushes and balls. Oh, that's really good. And now he drops the food. Okay, so now Fearfate spent his first take into Elite Slingers when Dragevann spent his first take into woodworking. What does that mean? That means that Dragevann villagers are more efficient. They will bring more resources when Fearfate has a military lead, so he has better units. He needs to do damage, because if he doesn't do any damage, like it hasn't yet, it will just get overwhelmed by Dragevann economy. You can already see one villager lead. You can see more resources. I think overall. Some farms, it's four farms to both players. But the good point is like Fearfate didn't all in. It only built 2 slingers, and now he forced Dragevann into elite slingers as well. So now this slinger, yeah, he will need too much, and slingers are doing a lot of damage to buildings actually. So he almost killed the dwelling, but now he forced the fight and saved it, and forcing some more idle time to Dragevann villagers. Yeah, pretty nice macro from Fearfate actually. Now the Watchtower. I like this Watchtower actually. I'm not a bit fond of Watchtowers in general when you want to use them purely defensively. But this one makes actual sense because he has all these villagers with a granary, with a resource camp, getting the contested resources, the wood eventually, maybe controlling the metal. So this is basically a Dragevann space now with the Watchtower defending it. So if Dragevann, I said Dragevann is Fearfate, but if Dragevann wants to expand, the only choice he has is go there. But what is it? There's nothing here. Like, okay, so he found a way to expand a bit, so granary here, pretty nice granary actually for the 2 villagers. I will keep them occupied forever. Pretty nice way to find how to expand. But this puts a lot of pressure on now. Fearfate is going for the roleplay. Okay, so I think I figured out what's Fearfate's strategy is. Like, push his opponent, force him to play defense, and wall him in. Nice. And going for the masons, so the walls will just be built so fast. And Dragevann is going for elite-like dikes. Oh, I don't think this is necessary. Maybe he's afraid. Yeah, he's probably afraid of Fearfate. Military that he's shown super early, so he went for the elite-like dikes and will try eventually to spam some. Because he doesn't have, by any means, enough clay to build a palace. So you will need to spam lower tier units to fight back and then have enough clay to build a palace. When Fearfate went for Potter's Will, so with the walls secures this POI, probably secures this POI because of the realms of the Watchtower, like he almost controls this area. Probably controls this POI, so if he goes really map control, he has almost secured 4 POI with just this wall. And he will maybe go for this orchard. Eventually, it depends on how the game goes, I believe. So now the Potter's Will, where will the outposts be? Because he needs to go for outposts now. He went for Babylonians. I think the 3-4 outposts into Assyrians would have made a lot of sense, and would have been really great. But now you see the watchtowers, right? The watchtower is doing a lot because now that Dragevann wants to go out, he needs to fight the watchtower and loses some army for free. Yeah, he killed one, I think, but he lost 3 to 4. But now he brings the villagers to fight back. This is pretty interesting because now Dragevann is putting a lot of pressure. He has Egyptians, so he should have huge food income. And now with the villager fighting, both players are fighting with the villager. We could see a militia play if he can get enough. He won't. If he could have get enough. He would have gone. Militia would have been so much. But I think I'm not quite sure yet because I think Feeartfate lost all his villagers, but killed all slingers. And yeah, he loses everything. And now Dragevann claims back the territory, and Feeartfate is in lots of trouble. Yeah, doesn't have the food, doesn't have anything, forced to resign. Very well played from Dragevann. Nice build order, nice way of bouncing back on what happened. Thank you guys for watching. See you next video.